I'd like a tourist-type picnic basket full of goodies.
What's up, everybody? Today I'm going on a picnic with my wife, and I'm going to show you a little picnic hack here at the end of the video, so stick around and see what it's all about. First of all, I want to thank all of you who have subscribed. Man, I tell you, I appreciate you, and it's an encouragement more than anything else to me. That people actually take the time out to watch what I'm up to and what I'm making and stuff. The reason I started the channel to start with was to just kind of keep me on track with some things, but I'll get into that in a minute. I want to thank some groups that I'm a part of. At the start of the year, I started doing Virta Health, and there's a community that's associated with that. And if you're in that community, you know who you are. And I thank you guys for all the encouragement there and all the tips and recipes and all the cool stories that you're sharing to encourage me. I appreciate it. And Carb Manager has a group. I mean, first of all, they have a great app. I've been using their app for years. Now they've got a actual group, Facebook group, and I enjoy hanging out there. It's a great app, and I encourage you to try it out. So thanks to all you people who check out my videos from those forums and that kind of keep me going. I appreciate it, and hopefully we can just help each other on this journey called life. And just to kind of give you a little review of my channel and things, and I have a cheat sheet because I forget to say things sometimes, but the reason for starting the channel originally was it was a recommendation from my sponsor. I was going through recovery for alcohol, and he suggested that I get a hobby, and my hobby turned out to be eating, which was bad at the time, but then I started thinking, well, maybe I can use that for something good, because after I was sober for I guess about 6 months, I needed to get back working on my health and losing weight again. So that was one of the reasons. Another reason was to track my progress, just to kind of not necessarily a vlog, but you can look at my face and my body on most things and see if I'm moving in the right direction or going in the wrong direction. I do talk about stuff like that a lot, and but that was another reason to track my progress and hopefully to be an encouragement to you. I mean, I'm just a blue collar guy. I'm out there working in a factory. I come home, I'm hungry like everybody else. I don't have a personal chef. My wife, bless her heart, she's a great cook, and she cooks for me quite frequently. I know it looks like in my videos I'm the only one cooking, but that's not the case. But we work together on things, and so I'm thankful for a good wife. And but yeah, it's got to be simple for both of us. So that's kind of a thing, you know. I want to just show you that if I can do it, anybody can do it. Let's talk about my journey for a minute. Previously, I've done keto based off of net carbs, and that included some things that I don't do anymore. So now I'm looking at the total carbs, and I'm trying to keep it under 30 total carbs. And according to my Carb Manager app, most days I'm around 20, 25, and that's good. So that's one thing that's changed since I started my channel. And I switched to Virta, Virta Health, which was offered by my employer. And I've switched over to that, and it's got some things that are helping me to try to get off meds and stuff like that. I've got a coach there if I have any questions. I've got that forum that I talked about that I can, see what's going on with them, and they can help me in some areas of my life. And but the main thing that's changed since switching over to Virta was, of course, the net carbs. Instead of looking at net carbs, looking at total carbs. That's one of them. And what does that look like in my real life? But not that big of a change, other than the wraps that I used to use, the tortilla wraps that were marketed as keto friendly. I switched from those to Egg Life wraps. Some other things that have changed are really, that's the big one for me. And I've done away with some of the keto friendly snacks maybe that were marketed as keto friendly, and I started looking at total carbs, and they were like 30, and it was just too many for me. So I've done away with some of those. I'm Still working on some other things I'll talk about in a second, but that's the only major changes that's happened. I guess maybe I didn't go out and buy the keto-friendly Duncan Hines icing and stuff. I never really got into that stuff, but I don't know if I'd recommend that or not. But if you start looking at total carbs on things, it'll blow your mind a little bit. But that's really all that's changed for me. Like I said, I'm running my own race, so that's the lane I'm in right now. So since I've started keto anything from the start, I've lost 122 pounds, which is over a course of several years now. And since I started on Virta, well, let me back up. Before I started on Virta, I went on vacation. I was doing fairly well. I went on a Christmas vacation and stayed at the beach a couple weeks. Those videos are on there. But I went absolutely crazy for a couple weeks, man. I put back on like a lot of weight that I worked real hard to get off, which brings me to something that somebody once said in one of the forums. You know, they was talking about cheat days. And let me just first give you some wisdom that a lady named Ann shared. And you know who you are, Ann. Shared in one of the forums there. The question she raised was, who are you cheating? Or what are you cheating? Ultimately, we're cheating ourselves on those days, because I discovered that one cheat day turns into two, which turns into 2 weeks, which turns into 20 pounds real fast. So I was really discouraged coming back off of that vacation, and I knew in my mind that I was going to start Virta when I got off of vacation. Maybe I was trying to get my last fix before that. But since I've been on Virta, I've lost 23 pounds at my last weigh-in. Everything's been moving in the right direction. My glucose is looking good. My ketones are above the 0.5 that they recommend, so I'm happy about that. One tip though, on the Virta thing, if you put a piece of Post-it note over it, you don't have to look at those scales every day. That drives me crazy, so I look at it once a week, and that way I don't get too emotionally distraught. And then my current struggles. I still have blind spots. Like I said, I've done like the net carbs for so long, or the dirty keto for so long. There's some things that I still have some bad habits about, like dear lady pointed out to me about mayo. I mean, I love mayonnaise. I'm from the South. Everybody goes crazy over Dukes, and the current plan that I'm in is just saying that soybean oil's bad. Certain kind of oils are bad. So I was a blind spot, and I'm thankful for those people that will point out blind spots in my life, whether it be spiritual, food, whatever. Everybody's got blind spots and they don't realize it. So thanks Denise for pointing that out to me so I can make a correction there. Another thing I still struggle with a little bit is, and I'm probably just going to have to get rid of it, is nuts. Once I eat 2 almonds, that turns into a bag or something crazy, and I can't stop. And even though I'm still losing weight, I don't want that to be a hindrance. Same thing with pork rinds. I love pork rinds. If I sit down with that bag, I will just keep on eating and keep on eating, keep on eating. And I just feel like I'm hungry a lot of times, and I'm bored, I guess. I don't know, but so those are some things I'm still struggling with, trying to work on. I'm sure you struggle with those things as well. And then the last thing I want to talk about is the future. One of the other reasons that I started a YouTube channel was to explore new things. I explored deviled eggs with potted meat. That was different. But I explored it, and I tried it, and it wasn't bad, except for the mayonnaise I put in it. But currently I've got access to millions of recipes that are keto friendly, Virta friendly, that I can try, but it's got to fall into that criteria, quick and easy. So those are the recipes I'm looking at for the future, and I'm looking at things I've never tried before for the future. So every recipe I try, and it's crazy, I probably shouldn't do it. I film it the first time I try it, because that might be the only time I try it if I don't like it. So far, so good, but that's what's coming in the future. I'm going to be doing new recipes. I still do some product reviews. Probably got some things like that coming up. And I still like hot rod stuff and just other. If you'll see my hobbies kind of leech into my videos. I like bird watching. You'll see that. I like smoking meat. That's a match made in heaven. Smoked meat and keto. Tammy, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm looking forward to continued progress. I've not reached my goal yet, but I'm getting there. So, but yeah, thanks for listening to me, and I just wanted to share that with you and just encourage you that, hey, it's a journey. It's not a sprint race. We're going to get there eventually. It just takes discipline and time and practice. I mean, it's just practice, and eventually we'll get to where we're going. So keep fighting the fight. Keep going. Don't worry about what the scale says today, if it's up a pound or two. Just keep on trucking, and you'll get to where you want to go if you just stay disciplined. And now, let's talk about this quick and easy, simple picnic hack. It was too easy. So yeah, in a lot of my videos, you see me eating Ashe County cheese or cheese. I got a lot of favorite cheeses, but this is one of my little favorite places. As you can tell, this is a little day trip for us. Ashe County cheese. Yum, yum. Let's go get some. So this is Mount Jefferson Park, and this is a really nice place to go for a picnic. We often come here and just chill out for a few minutes. There's a Wendy's down in the valley there. We'll stop there and bring it up here and eat. But yeah, the park people do a really good job of keeping this place nice and neat. So this is a nice little getaway today. We're at our favorite picnic spot, and I've done something here. We went down to Wendy's, got me a Baconator. I brought me some pork rinds, and I also brought some chaffles and some Jihu sauce. Now we're going to concoct a little creation here. And with just a little bit of work, I've got me a Baconator chaffle sandwich for my picnic. Beautiful little area here. So we're going to sit down and enjoy some time together. Well, there you go. A channel update, a life update, and a simple picnic hack. That was the best hamburger I think I've ever eaten. I don't know why. I think I was getting away. In my head, I thought, man, I'm really getting away with something today. But it wasn't about that. It was about spending time with my wife and a beautiful creation. I encourage you to get out in nature and explore a little bit and get off the couch. That helps a lot too. So, hey, until next time, may the Lord bless you. Be well.